Joint Service Outdoors.
God bless America.
I don't recall just how it went, but I was under 2 shelves tall when Mama told him it was an accident. When I came stumbling, laughing with them all. Granddaddy wasn't laughing at all. It was army green double-buckle boots tied together behind the closet door. He brought them back from World War II. Still had some sand from a distant shore. Mama said you could hear a pin hit the floor when he said, I can see it clear as yesterday, gripping that gun, jumping out of that plane, running for my life, bullets flying by and bombs in the sky falling down. And not a day goes by I don't think about how I survived and brothers didn't make it out. Somewhere right now, some scared to death kid's making his hometown proud. That's why I keep him around, boots on the ground. Mama said it was the first time he ever opened up like that. It must have been a sight for his sore eyes. Grandma said seeing me in those boots brought Grandpa back, and gave him some peace at last when he said, I can see it clear as yesterday, gripping that gun, jumping out of that plane, running for my life, bullets flying by, bombs in the sky falling down. And not a day goes by I don't think about how I survived and brothers didn't make it out. Somewhere right now, some scared to death kid's making his hometown proud. That's why I keep him around, boots on the ground. Yeah, it's to do this with him.
That's awesome.
To do this with him and then do this for him is like, I've wanted to do it my entire musical career and finally found the guys that can do it. Like, actually, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I'm sensing, and it's just like, when we talked about it, it was like, Mama said it was the first time he ever opened up like that. It must have been a sight for his sore eyes. Grandma said seeing me in those boots brought Grandpa back. Range walk, right? It's going to be just like that. You can see what I'm saying. So go ahead, pull this, the charging handle on this side. No, this hand. There you go. Pull it back.
How far back?
So, okay. So I'm going to demonstrate for you real quick, okay?
Okay.
So watch. See this button? Push it in just like that. Pull the charging handle to the rear. Pull it back as far as you can, and you'll hear it lock. Push that back forward, and that locks.
Okay.
Try. Stand up.
Oh. So I can do this right-handed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Hold it just like this. Right here. Nope. Down here. Little nipple right there.
okay, and then pull back.
Pull it back as far as you can. Hard and go. Alright,
Okay.
is it locked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let go here. Push this forward. Now, turn it. Look down in there, make sure there's nothing in there.
Nothing's up.
Alright, so now, set your weapon down. Take a good seat. Alright, so get comfortable again. A good, comfortable shooting position.
Okay.
You comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could stay there all day.
I mean, I couldn't stay here all day, but I could stay here for a minute.
Alright, with your right hand, grab this, put in the magazine well. Okay, locks. Push it in hard. Okay. Alright, now look over this. See this? Tap it. As hard as you can. Weapon's loaded.
Okay.
Alright,
But it's still on safety, right?
it's still on safe.
Safety.
This is safe. This is the safe. This is your selector switch, okay?
Okay.
Safe, semi, 3-round burst. We're only going to go to semi.
So where are you from originally, Adam?
I was born in Houston and grew up in a little bitty town in deep East Texas called Comanille.
Comanille?
Yes, sir.
What's that close to?
That's about 40 minutes west of the Louisiana border. It's right about an hour north of Beaumont, hour east of Livingston, about approximately 40 minutes south of Lufkin, Texas.
How long have you been in the Army?
May will be 17 years.
17 years. It's a long time, huh?
It is a long time. It's you wake up one morning and you go, wow, where'd the time go?
Right.
Time flies when you're having fun. So
what makes you stay in so long?
you know, it's a number of things. I mean, I could start with the cliche of benefits, but you know, the benefits are great, but it's, you know, at one time I considered getting out, and I looked at it and I was like, you know, I miss the guys that I serve with. I miss wearing the uniform. Might as well just stay wearing it, you know. And it was that sense of camaraderie that you get with your unit that you can't. I don't know if you can get it on the civilian world, and I'm sure you can, but from the military's, you know, standpoint and perspective, it is waking up,
going to PT and, you know, being a leader is kind of what I love to do. And it's just become a part of my life, and it's become a part of my daily routine. And it's something that I've craved for a long time. And it just, the Army has a way of, you know, training you because you are the best in the world, and you think that way, and you serve with the best in the world. And I like to serve with the best. I like to be with the best. And I think that if I was to do anything else, I wouldn't have that satisfaction, if that makes sense.
So 17 years ago, graduated high school. What made you decide to join the Army?
I knew I was joining the Army before I graduated high school. My grandfather, my dad, just about I think every man with the exception of one on both my mom and dad's side of the family served in the armed forces, whether it be the Navy, the Army, or the Marine Corps. It's just been a lifelong family tradition, and I wanted to follow in their footsteps because those men were great men, and I wanted to follow and be like them.
Gotcha. So that family history, essentially, carry on the lineage of being in is what made you decide you wanted to join.
Yeah, and you know, when I joined shortly after 9/11, and I knew I was wanting to go into the military before that, but when 9/11 happened, I felt not only angry, but I felt like I had to do something. And if I didn't contribute to something greater than what small town East Texas could provide, not saying it's a bad place, it's a great place to live and raise kids and grow up, but I wanted to contribute to my country because my country was attacked, and I wanted to go and fight, and I wanted to contribute, and that was the deciding factor. You know, yeah, family served in the military, but that was what just said, you know what? Nope. Pride in country is my main reason why I enlisted.
Okay. So, in addition to being in the Army, you also have a pretty, I'd say, well-established singing career. Being a Texas country artist, top 100 in the Texas Texas charts, right?
Yeah. We're slowly moving up as well, but you know, yeah, it's fortunately, you know, after almost 17 years, I've been able to really pursue my passion. And it's not, you know, it's you see the movies, you know, and it's they portray it like you're in combat 24/7, and you're really not. You know, you have good leadership out there, and your leadership does believe in you, and they believe in what you are capable of, not only in uniform but out of uniform as well, because you're only as good in uniform as you are mentally, physically as well, you know, and emotionally as well. So fortunately for me personally, and my personal experience with the Army is I've had great leaders that have believed in me, and they love to come to the shows too. That's what's really cool, is you see your leadership out there, and they're supporting you as an individual. And you know, it's tough to juggle, yes, but at the same time, it's a passion, and the Army has allowed me to pursue that passion, and I'm forever grateful for it.
So would you say that the Army has had anything to do with your success in your music career?
Oh God, yes. It taught me. The Army taught me drive. It taught me, you know, how to push through an objective. You know, you have your commander's intent and your end state, right? My end state is, let's say, cut an album. Well, what do we got to do to cut an album? All right, A, B, C, D, so all the way to Z. Put your chin down, you know, put your head down and tuck your chin in, and let's go. Let's roll, boys. Let's hit those steps. You set your 50-meter target. You set your 100-meter target. It's the same way with your career as well. You know, so they taught me how to plan, how to execute, how to never quit. That's the biggest thing, is just never quit. You know, there's going to be times, not only in your military career but in your civilian career, that you're going to want to stop. Wake up in the morning. Why do I still do this? Well, it's because you love doing it. You know, and don't quit. there's no point in quitting because the grass is not always greener on the other side. But push through the objective, accomplish your mission. That is the goal. And that, I have to say, is the biggest thing that the Army taught me, is push through your objective and accomplish the mission, no matter what it is.
Good deal. Well, appreciate your service, man. We've been friends for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Out here doing great things as a soldier, also doing great things as a Texas country artist. I know you're going to go places. I appreciate you taking the time to go out and get some range time in.
Oh yeah, anytime I can sling lead, that's fun. That's fun.
And appreciate you taking the time to.
Army taught us the good marksmanship skills too.
Hey, that's true.
That's great.
The fella can shoot too. He's not just a good country singer. He can shoot.
My wife's a better pistol shot than I am. I'll be the first to admit. But behind an AR, behind a rifle, no. I'll give you a run for your money. But that's all because of the Army with thousands of hours of practice. But it's that's one thing also that the Army has allowed me to do is take care of my family. Whenever my family needed it, when they needed me the most, the Army allowed me to be with them. And it's you can't put a price on that. Again, that's good leadership, and I'll be forever grateful and indebted to the Army for that, giving me the opportunity to wear a uniform and serve with the best men and women this country has to offer. And hopefully, honestly, hopefully my son and daughter really look into joining the military. I'd love for them to look at it because it's a great life to live. It's a great career. The benefits are great. What you can do in the Army is completely, nothing's going to be given to you. Let's just get that. We all know nothing's going to be given to you. You're going to earn every bit of it. But just through the sweat and through the tears, at the end of the day, you can hold your head high and go, you know what? I've accomplished something, and look back before you take your last breath and go, you know what? That was fun and that was cool. It's kind of my 2 cents on the Army, but I love it. I can't see myself doing anything else. I guess that's why I've been in so long too. But,
well, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit, kind of throw a wrench in this whole thing. And we have the luxury of sitting with this wonderful lady over here, Miss Berry, that you've spoke about a couple times. So, from your perspective, being a military spouse, how would you say that the Army has benefited your family?
I mean, beyond financially, it's just an adventure. I would say, moving, we are lucky to always be in the great state of Texas, but moving constantly while it's extremely stressful has been a way that our kids have been able to grow and learn and, develop relationships where other kids and families wouldn't have the opportunity to meet so many different people and learn about so many different cultures the way that we're able to, going from South Texas to North Texas, or the opposite direction technically, and then back to East Texas. It's an adventure. It's a crazy life, but it's definitely got some major perks.
So if you could fast or rewind 17 years ago and change anything about your husband's career, would you?
No, I don't think I would, because it's put us back home while still really having the benefits of, him having this amazing career. So no, I don't think I would.
Awesome. Well, both of y'all, I appreciate you taking your time. Had a great time today, sending some rounds downrange.
Oh yeah.
And just enjoying some fellowship together. But thanks, I appreciate it, and look forward to seeing where this music career goes for you there, Mr. Berry.
Oh yeah, can't wait.